Hi guys, welcome back to Farmers. In this video, I want to show you 5 pharmacy sectors and 5 corresponding side hustles. You want to stay tuned for this. Whether you're a student or an experienced pharmacist, you may need a side hustle to keep you busy on the weekends or to increase your check at the end of the month. In this video, I have 5 sectors and 5 corresponding side hustles that I want to suggest to you. Okay, the first and most obvious side hustle and sector is community sector. And here you can immediately think of the most popular way to find a side hustle in community is simply by locuming. This is by far the most common and well-known side hustle. Did you know that you can take odd jobs of locuming here and there when, for example, a staff member is away on holiday or is off sick or has maternity leave? A lot of posts open up during these times. By contacting your local hospitals and private sector, you can identify where there's a need and you can fill that need. Leave your contact details at various hospitals. Let them know that you're available for maybe weekends and other days off, and then that'll be extra income for you. A good way to find a locum is by drafting a letter. Very simple. Have your name, your address, your contact number, but most importantly, the days and times that you're available. If it's going to be every afternoon or every weekend or every other weekend, let them know straight up front so that whenever they call you, it's almost a guarantee that you'll be booked. If the pharmacy is in your really close proximity, you can regularly go there and greet them, keep that friendly contact so they keep remembering you, and that the day they need somebody, you'll be the first one to pop in their heads. Second sector is institutional, private. And here, another very common side hustle is to take up a night shift. As you can immediately think of 24-hour running hospitals. You can definitely opt for a nighttime shift because the nighttime shift positions are very plentiful, but the members, the staff, are kind of scarce. Nobody really wants to work at night. So oftentimes these posts will be available and you can grab 1 or 2. Sometimes it'll be the full night, but oftentimes it's just part of the night. So maybe like a late shift where you can still go home and sleep and be fine the next day. So look into it. Visit all your hospitals in your region, the ones that run 24/7, and inquire about night shifts. You'll be surprised. They actually were looking for someone and here you came walking in. Sector is wholesale. Now, things get a little bit tricky here. They're not as obvious as with community or private institutions because you may need a license, but with the right research, the right background, let's say you have like a postgraduate diploma in logistics maybe, then there's a huge potential for a side hustle here. You can have your day job and still be doing a lot of operations that deal with distribution and supply on the side. Look into it, guys. And this may need a little group to form. You may not be able to do it on your own, but find like-minded people, get together, and really develop a great side hustle. You guys could hold a warehouse. You guys could do distribution to various different locales. You can even export or import. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but it needs a little more of homework and a little background. Sector is manufacturing. And here, the side hustle also requires a little bit of expertise. Now, for all those who've been in production, manufacturing, who've been in regulatory, there's a side hustle here for you. If you're used to compiling dossiers, if you've been around the production line long enough, if you've been in QA, if you've been in regulatory as a whole, you would have come across dossiers. And you know, like I know, that those things need skill to put together. A lot of pharmaceutical manufacturing companies are now hiring consultants to help them compile their dossiers. So if you have expertise in that, there's a great lucrative side hustle for you. You could work from home, you could do it on the weekends, it doesn't even have to be intense. Assisting pharma companies to put together their dossiers. Now, there's T's and C's, and you may have signed NDAs, so you really need to see what you can and cannot do. But if you're out of the industry, but you've had the experience, you could totally do this on the side, on the weekend, on your off time, and be a consultant for the pharma companies. A lot of regulatory bodies and pharma companies actually need people to do this for them. So look into it. Fifth and final sector is consulting pharmacists. There's an actual sector of consulting pharmacists. I know, very, very new in South Africa, but still very lucrative. Now, this is such a broad sector that you can really do whatever you want here. You may or may not need a license, but again, start with things that are within your scope as a normal pharmacist and then work your way up. If you have a PCDT certificate, you can totally consult patients and charge them higher fees for consultations and prescriptions. You can engage in MTN services, and if you're interested in that, write to us at the address below. We'll help you. But you could do blogging if you're really interested and passionate in a specific disease, a rare occurrence. Maybe your child suffers with something and you really want to grow a community and an awareness around it. Start blogging. Write articles every other week. Write them monthly. Compile them together. Once your audience starts growing, monetize it, put affiliate links, put AdSense on it, and really develop it into a whole full-blown out thing. You can do meet and greets, you can do workshops around it, you can organize master classes. I mean, the opportunities here are endless. You really just have to get started. If you need help, we can assist you. Write to us at the email below and let us know what your ideas are, and we could totally get you started. Those are my 5 pharmacy side hustles. I hope they were insightful, helpful, and maybe intriguing to some of you to get your brains going on the possible things you can do to increase your remuneration, but to also fulfill another aspect of your career. It's so rewarding when you're doing multiple things that you enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what your ideas of side hustles are. Maybe we can help you. Write us to the email below and let's take it from there. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, much appreciated. Thank you for all the love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.